There, Martinet in white, she only finished third, so this should be an incredibly tight contest. Martinet being led out by the referee. HAJIYEVA, less visually impaired. She used to compete in fully sighted judo at junior level. But enough of the preliminaries. Let us get this gold medal match underway.
And Martinet came into this bout with such a powerful track record in defeating her opponents earlier on. If she's going to produce the same kind of power, then look out, HAJIYEVA. But HAJIYEVA, of course, won't have any of that. She's going to bring in her top game to try and take this gold medal and the Paralympic title. Referee calls Mate, they'll come back to the centre. And as they do so, Martinet, she'll reflect for a second how frustrated she was with the delay of the Paralympics and how it affected her home life and had to spend time away from her family. She won't be so disappointed now that she's in this gold medal position. And in the next 3 minutes and 37 seconds, she'll either be a gold medalist again, or she's going to be a silver medalist, because it is HAJIYEVA who's taken the initiative. She now has a Wazari lead.
Yes, a sweep of the leg took the balance from underneath Martinet. Martinet falling with one shoulder to the tatami. So it's the number 2 seed who has the lead. Very early on, still in the first minute, but she's halfway there.
Sumio-toshi was the technique she used for that Wazari. Martinet will have to dig deep now if she wants to get herself back in contention. She's still got plenty of time, 3 minutes to go. Decides to try some groundwork here, if she can get hold of one of those arms and repeat what she did earlier with a submission. She's got a hold of the arm. Had to let it go though. Referee calls Mate. They'll take them back to the area.
We're in the lightest weight category here, so we're seeing some very agile and nimble fighters. If you're with us over the 3 days of para-judo here at the Tokyo Paralympics, then we'll be getting up to under 71, then over 71 kilo category for the women, under 100, and then over 100 for the men's, and it's a different kind of combat. Here it's very much the flyweights buzzing around the 10 by 10 meter mat. And you'll be wondering now why they're allowed to go out into the red, out of the yellow. Well, if you've begun a move inside the yellow and the referee judges that it began and it's still the same move, then he will allow that to continue. Cyril Page is the coach for Sandrine Martinet. He's been her coach for a good number of years now, since she was 8 or 9 years old.
The referee Hirano Hirozuki from Japan gets them back into the action. Martinet still has quite a bit to do. She's trailing by that Wazari from HAJIYEVA. HAJIYEVA still fishing as Martinet tries to do the turn and set for the throw, but she's not able to do it. As they get close to the edge of that tatami now, the action started inside the area, but now it's been stopped as the referee doesn't believe that there is going to be a score. So he'll bring them back to the center once more.
Clash of the generations. 38-year-old Sandrine Martinet, mother of 2. Shahana HAJIYEVA, just 21 years old.
"38 years of age, Martinet, but a world of experience as she tries the Kyoto."
Well, it's been given by her coach, but the referee had none of it.
It didn't quite come off. There is an opportunity for a video review on occasion if they believe that there is a score to be had and worth challenging for.
Page, the coach, telling Martinet, keep going, this is good, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Halfway through this gold medal bout, though. And it's the number 2 seed, HAJIYEVA, who leads by Wazari.
And all can change in a matter of milliseconds. Martinet will realize what she has to do. She's trying all of the armory that she has to her disposal. But once more goes down to the mat, tries to bring HAJIYEVA down with her, wants to get hold of that arm, if she can turn it over. Good groundwork here from Martinet, and good defense from HAJIYEVA.
It's eating up time on the clock as well, which is going to help the fighter in blue. She's the one with the lead. And it's down to 78 seconds. Coach Page keeps saying, this is fine, but the clock is ticking down.
There's a fine line between panicking and going too early or just taking too much time and seeing it eroding in front of you and then having to run out at the end of it. So it's all down now to the last 1 minute, 18 seconds. Martinet in the white against HAJIYEVA, who is leading with that Wazari. And she's going to be taking her time. She'll be able to regroup, take a deep breath, catch her breath, get back into the action. Yumikata, take the grip. Straight into an attack there from Martinet. HAJIYEVA doing well here to keep her distance, keep her at bay. Martinet tries a Sioi again. HAJIYEVA went down with her, frustrating the French fighter.
Inside the final minute. The defending champion in white still has a lot to do. If it remains, coach keeps telling you, this is fine, it's going to come. If it's going to come, it's got to come in the next 47 seconds.
And there is time, 47 seconds. You see, HAJIYEVA is now taking a bit of time, in fact, too much time, and she gets a Shido as a result. She's starting to puff a bit, and that will fall into the trap of Martinet if she can get her into that position, put more pressure on the younger HAJIYEVA of Azerbaijan. 40 seconds still on the clock, still time for her to turn around this Wazari lead.
Excellent there from HAJIYEVA, who makes sure that she doesn't fall on her back when she's being flipped there by her opponent. We're down into 25 seconds. Don't worry about that yellow card on the scoreboard. It won't affect the scoreboard unless we get to 3 or 4 of them, and we're not going to have that in the remaining 22 seconds. So the defending champion has less than half a minute in which to turn it all around, either to equalize with a Wazari and take it to golden score, or to win it with an Ippon. You can win it and you can lose it in the blink of an eye.
You can indeed, and HAJIYEVA is taking much more than a blink of an eye, because she's trying to do all she can to catch her breath. She's really getting quite tired now, and Martinet will know that. She's got 22 seconds on the clock. She's going to have to make strong attacks, and she's going to have to wear this fighter down from Azerbaijan. She's got it in her arsenal to be able to do that. HAJIYEVA is using all of her skills here to take her time to regroup. That Wazari lead is just fine, but Martinet, she's going to go for it.
It's the equivalent, if you like cricket, it's the equivalent of sending for a new set of batting gloves. 20 seconds to go.
Martinet trying to get HAJIYEVA into a position where she can make an attack. She's only got 12 seconds left in which to do so. HAJIYEVA skipping round, keeping out of danger, playing this last few seconds quite cleverly. MARTINET drops to the tatami. Referee calls mate. Only 5 seconds left. Is this going to be too much now for MARTINET, as HAJIYEVA is managing these last few seconds really quite well?
Tout sweet, says the coach. It's got to be done straight away. There's a video review.
And that video review will be conducted by the referee commission off to the side of the tatami. And here's what they'll be looking at.
Tension with 5 seconds to go. Is this for MARTINET going down? Is it the equivalent of an own goal?
Potentially. There's only 5 seconds left on the clock. She's got a big challenge here. HAJIYEVA waiting to see the outcome of this video review. And it is a score for MARTINET. Awazari is given the score to MARTINET, which levels it. 1 wasari each. HAJIYEVA holds her hands up in some disbelief here. She believes that it was her that should have received the score. 1-1 it is now. If this remains away for the next 2 seconds, HAJIYEVA stays on the tatami. Golden score it is then.
5 seconds away from a gold medal was HAJIYEVA, and now she has it all to do. Anything can happen now. Don't worry about the shido for the moment, the yellow card. That won't matter until we get to 3 of them, in which case that's the equivalent of a wasari. Now, any score will win it. A wasari will be enough, and MARTINET somehow has the wind in her sail. She equalized with 5 seconds to go.
And it was HAJIYEVA who was finishing the bout really quite tired, and MARTINET will know that, and she could feel that when they make contact. MARTINET is trying to get on top of here. HAJIYEVA is struggling to hold herself in a defensive posture.
Referee allows this to continue, and then the second part of the move was begun outside the mat. Now, how long does golden score go on for? It goes on for as long as it has to. I've seen a gold medal match that went on for an extra 9 minutes at the Asian Games 3 years ago. So it can go on for far longer than the bout. It's until there is a score.
Now, the stamina and fitness of MARTINET may be too much for HAJIYEVA, because she was struggling in that 4-minute bout. She's going to be struggling even more. Unless she can get herself into a scoring position, MARTINET wouldn't allow her down on the tatami. Trying to get a leg round. There's a wasari score.
And it's gone the way of the number 2 seed, Shahana HAJIYEVA. How about that? She lost the gold medal with 5 seconds left on the clock in normal time, and then within 40 seconds manages to pull that one out of the bag, and she has taken the gold medal.
Fantastic the way she came back from that. She was struggling to start with, but then she found her second wind, so to speak, and has taken the gold medal for Azerbaijan. And Sandrine MARTINET has to settle for silver on this occasion. Great result for HAJIYEVA.
Look at what it means to her. Listen to what it means to her. Overcome with emotion. What a performance from her. She lost it and then she won it. And now she's going to be draped proudly in the flag of Azerbaijan. Gold medal to the 21-year-old. Wonderful to see that there are some members of the Azerbaijani delegation in the crowd here at the Nippon Budokan. What a turnaround that was. I thought during golden score, well, she's going to throw caution to the wind and give it one last go. She was looking incredibly tired, and you thought if this attack doesn't come off, then that could be curtains for her. But it did come off, and it gave her a gold medal It's going to have to be silver for Sandrine Martinet, the same as she got in 2004 and 2008. Here's that final score once again.